Hey again, internet. I realized something. I was just about to go to bed. And then I realized there was a point about ascension that I want to add. I mentioned in a previous video that the White House would, and Ivanka and Donald would be the first to receive the upgrades in October. I want to clarify something about that or add on to it in that when the rollouts happen, it's going to begin in October with the White House. In October, there's going to be a portal that'll open over the United States. I'm not sure if it'll be visible or not, but either way, when the portal opens, that is when the upgrades will begin for the White House. The United States will be the first country to get or I should say, all of the individuals who are godlike beings that are physically on the landmass of United States will begin integrating clairvoyance, heightened clairvoyance. The second location is going to be Canada. I'm not sure when that portal opens, but I think it'll also be in October or in November. The third location will be Mexico. Yeah, the first three portals are United States, Canada, and Mexico. And each location will receive it in much the same way as the United States, going to the president and their cabinet members, the entire staff, not just the direct cabinet members, but everyone that works physically in their locations, and then spreading across the country. And after those three locations, clairvoyance will begin to spread worldwide. I'm not sure where the fourth location. I don't know if they're going to make it Central America separate from the South. They haven't shown it to me. That information hasn't been shared with me as yet. This is going to coincide with element spirits beginning to ramp up their ascension. And unfortunately, at the same time, when these things are going to happen, clairvoyance, heightening, natural disasters will begin to increase because element spirits are getting their own upgrades at the same time, and their which is what is creating some fires and earthquakes. There's more to that, but that's what triggered the beginning of that. During that time from October to December. There is also going to be simultaneous increases in changes in ocean levels, as well as natural disasters and landmass displacements starting November. My suggestion is to avoid coastlines, especially around these 3 locations that I mentioned, because those are going to be high focused areas, and the fact that there were portals open over those locations makes a difference, or makes an impact to the chaos. And element spirits are highly irritated, but there are individuals who are keeping the area stable. For the United States, I know that there are 2 areas that are going to be damaged pretty severely. The issue is California and New York. However, there are individuals that are in that area that's keeping nature spirits calm for now. And I'm keeping an eye on it until they tell me to get out of the way. They're just focusing on California for now, but the next location that will begin having disruptions will be New York and the coastline around New York. The reason for that, well, it's not, I don't want to talk about the reason, but the focus with New York is Albany to the tri-state area, the tri-state area over to Virginia, Virginia to the District of Columbia, District of Columbia to Florida, Florida back to the Carolinas, and the Carolinas to Atlanta and over to Texas. Those are areas where they may experience some earth changes. I'm not sure how it's going to be made manifest on the East Coast as yet, outside of there being changes in ocean levels. But the changes in the ocean levels is going to be worldwide, but it's going to be more visible and more problematic for California and New York first. Okay, that's it. Have a great night, guys.